Hey, what's going on, guys? Rocky here. We're out here in Fair Oaks Ranch. We just completed this house right back here. I'm about to show you our top 8 items to look out for and inspect after getting an asphalt roof installation. Let's go check it out.
I'm not sure why you would go anywhere else. These guys are local, honest, and dependable.
Alright guys, item number 1 is the cleanup. I want to make sure to grab my magnet and pick up any nails that may have been left behind, and I also keep trash bags with me. I want to go around and pick up any little small debris that I may see, just to make sure that we do a once over before we present the job to the customer. So number 1 is the cleanup. All right, did the cleanup, and this is what we were able to come up with. Some caps and some nails. This is it right here. All right, guys, number 2 is a perimeter drip edge. Let me turn this around and show you what that is. All right, guys, if you take a look, this little gray little piece is a perimeter drip edge, and it goes along the entire perimeter of the house. So we're gonna go up. I just wanna make sure we do a walk around and we do a visual around the entire house. And we want to make sure that, you know, there's no pieces of drip edge that is missing. That's what we're looking for. So we're about to get up on the roof and show you that. 1 and 2, just do an entire perimeter walk and make sure that there's drip edge around the entire perimeter. Alright guys, we're up here on the roof. This is what the DL, or the perimeter drip edge, looks like. And it goes around the entire perimeter of the house. Here it is, right here. It does have it. All right, number 3 is the underlayment, the felt. Check it out. All right, usually the underlayment on video is kind of hard to see, but I'm gonna do my best to show it to you. All right, here we go, guys. We're gonna lift this. It's nice and tight. That's how we like it. But you can see there's that felt right here, right there. This piece right here, so it has it, and you can see that white dot. There it is, right there, installed right on top of the DL. All right, guys, number 4 is the perimeter starter strip, and the perimeter starter strip is also installed along the entire perimeter of the house. So if you have a metal drip edge just like this piece, there should be a piece of starter strip installed. Let me show you what that looks like. All right, here we go. So we're gonna lift the field shingle, and this one here, this is how you identify a starter strip, because it usually has this adhesive strip right here that's activated by heat. And usually, you know, you need about 3 to 5 days of good 80 degrees and rising to activate this heat, and then it'll seal to your field shingle, as you can see right there. You see that? So this first course of shingle is the first course that should be installed as your starter strip, and it goes installed around the entire perimeter of the house. All right, guys, number 5 is the field shingle, and it's primarily all the face, the majority of the house. The 95% of what you see on a roof is a field shingle, and what we're looking for, just to make sure that it's straight, it's not crooked, they're aligned properly and nailed properly. All right, here you go, guys. This is the field shingle, or the majority of the face of the roof is this right here, right? So this is an architectural dimensional, or as other people like to call it, a 30-year shingle. This right here is a hip shingle. All these are hip shingles. We'll talk about that here in a second. But what we look for is we relatively want to see all the lines here on the roof, make sure everything is straight and aligned. We want to make sure nothing pops out or was missed or is crooked. And as you can see, you know, generally speaking, all the lines are straight, which means they chalk lined everything. They make sure to install everything per manufacturer's specification. All right, guys, number 6 is accessories, and those are anything from 3-in-1 pipes, turtle vents, slant backs, ridge vents, exhaust, flue pipes, stuff like that. Those are accessories. So what we want to do is just do an overall check on them, make sure that we're sealed properly. You got some pookie, some roofing asphalt on it, make sure everything is sealed. This house doesn't have too many accessories, really only has two, which is the ridge vents and the pipes. Let's go check them out. All right guys, so this right here is a ridge vent, right? So I got ridge vent here, and you got another one right here. And what we want to look for is just to make sure that everything is nailed properly and everything is fastened, which it absolutely is. Right there, we got another vent there, another ridge vent there, another one right over there. And the other items that we look for are the well, on this property, we're gonna go check it out right now, is this guy right here, which is a 3-in-1 pipe. Normally all houses have these, which is this guy right here, and it's ventilation for like your toilets, your sinks and stuff like that. Here it is. You want to raise it and make sure that it has roofing cement underneath. Your nails are sealed off, your exposed nail heads, and as you can see, it does have that cement, and that's just going to take time to cure and seal. And that's it, guys. That is your accessory check. All right guys, number 7 is our valleys, and typically with the valleys you just want to make sure that they're straight and that the higher pitch is about, well, it's overlapping the lower pitch, and the valley is about 1 inch to 2 inch above the actual valley cut. All right, so this is the valley right here, and we're gonna go ahead and show this one. So, and as you can see, this is the steeper slope, and it's on top of this one. And you want to have it, here's where the valley starts, and you want to have it 1 inch, this crease 1 inch to 2 inches above the valley right there. That's just a common practice. You want to, look at it and make sure that your valley is generally straight, right? And that it's 1 inch to 2 inches above the valley cut and split. All right guys, last but not least, number 8. What we look for is our ridge caps and our hip caps. And on this particular property, it's a riser ridge, which is a pretty nice high profile ridge. And we typically like to install these on houses that's a hip house, right? Because it really makes a nice statement on that curb appeal. All right guys, so we're down to the last one. This is the hip caps right here. And as you can see them, these are the hips. And these guys, right over here, right here, this is called the ridge, right? So this would be a ridge, small little ridge. This is a hip because it drops. See how it drops? That's a hip because it drops. It drops. Right over here, this is a ridge. And this one over here, that one right there is a ridge. And that one is a hip. And generally speaking, guys, what we're looking for is just to make sure that everything is straight. As you can see, it looks nice and uniform and straight. And what we look for is just to make sure that each cap has 2 shingles, two nails on them. And as you can see, it does. And this will take time for this heat activated strip to activate and seal. But for the most part, everything looks good. I want to make sure that all my caps are straight and have 2 nails on them. All right guys, we are all done with our 8 items that we look for when doing a quality control or post or final inspection on a roof. We got your cleanup, you got your DL, your underlayment, your starter strip, field shingle, accessories, valleys, and hip and ridge caps. I hope you learned some today. Pound those likes, pound those hearts, share it. If you got something to say, drop it in the comments. See you guys on the next episode.